Hello there. Well, I cannot say this enough. It's been such an inspiring and eye-opening time of revelation, just listening and watching the testimonies of our guests. It's just so powerful and just a reminder of the great things God can do even when you lose hope or think that things are impossible. If you haven't seen any of our episodes, please do so. Check the description box below for the link to the full video of episode 22, which we're going to be reviewing today. Without further ado, let's go ahead and look at our recap for August 2022. God bless.
Program we'll be speaking with Pastor Chuddy. Maduegbuna is the pastor. God is also using him in the lives of those who are addicted of drugs, because he has been there and he's been telling us his journey, how he got into drugs right from the age of 14. He started drugs and how he made so much money, even trafficking drugs, and then he got addicted, got really bad, became homeless, but somehow he got rehabilitated and got a job, and his life started to move on. But he's going to tell us more about his story. Over to you.
I grew up, understanding that I had the talent to play football, and I got nicknamed Adidas as a young footballer, doing well. But along the line, I met some group of boys. The notion then was that if you smoke India hemp, you play good football. And when India hemp was introduced to me, I just thought it was cigarettes. I started smoking, not knowing that it's an addiction. It will get into an addiction. I will tell you that the influence of drug affected my education. Straight away, it affected my education. I used to be a grade A student, but I dropped. I couldn't make school start. I went to learn a trade because already I can read and write. But I got a good, master who taught me importation. So I went into business. It was during that time I met this group of people. I was wondering, I said, look, these people, they bring in wears, shirts and trousers, they sell, and they were driving big cars. I said, this couldn't be that. This could not be what the business these guys are doing. So I wanted to find out. They didn't want to tell me. So they bring in drugs from, Brazil, and they take it to London, and they sell, and it is like 200% profit. I know this joint where they sell India hemp and all these places, so I began to take them to the places to show them how to use it and that is how I got addicted to cocaine, heroin. My family began to hear about my escapade. They began to look for me. This man has sold everything in the house. I was basically on it. I was homeless and everything. So it was a hell of a time for me, So in the process, they got me back. They took me to Professor Lambo. He found out that each time I come for treatment, I still go back to use. So he said I had to be quarantined. So they took me to Arrow. This was in 1987.
Wow.
So it was in the process of waiting in Arrow to go to Canada, I met with Christ.